North Korea, what's up with it? As you can see, people are wondering lately. On November 23rd, North Korea struck South Korea, bombarding Yongpyong Island. The North said it was retaliation for South Korea training exercises in the region, and the people of both countries are feeling extra stressed. How did this happen? Perhaps it all started billions of years ago and has been predetermined ever since. And perhaps not. It's worth noting, however, World War II led to the United States occupying the south of Korea and the Soviet Union occupying the north. After the war ended, the two powers disagreed over the form an election for a unified Korea should take, and before long, both sides had created their own governments. The Soviet Union fostered a communist north, while the United States fostered a western-leaning democratic south. Today, North Korea has become one of the most isolated countries on Earth. Due to the lack of its willingness for immigration, North Korea is one of the most ethnically homogenous nations as well. There's no free enterprise or business, mobile phones are banned except for use by an elite few, internet access is limited almost entirely to government officials, very few foreigners ever make it inside of the country, and very little information about the culture and thinking of the North Korean people ever makes it out. Consider the starvation that emerged in the form of a single-serving sight, Kim Jong-il looking at things. It's like all we ever see. There he is looking at a radish, there he is looking at a bucket, and there he is looking over there. With so much uncertainty, the world has feared a nuclear North Korea, and current negotiations known as the Six-Party Talks involving China, Russia, Japan, North Korea, South Korea, and the United States, aimed at bringing about an end to the DPRK nuclear weapons program have been rough this year. In March, South Korea blames North Korea for a sunken ship near their borders, but North Korea claims it's innocent. Now, with North Korea's most recent attack on Yongpyong Island, people are definitely getting worried. Recent reports suggest the North has already developed underwater torpedo nukes. Amid worries, Japan to deploy missile interceptors nationwide on North Korean threat. North Korea sends minister to Russia to discuss peace. Obama urges China to put pressure on North Korea. Former director of Los Alamos and co-director of the Center for International Security Cooperation, amazed by the scale and sophistication of North Korea's uranium enrichment program. North Korea tells China it will not go argo if the world would just chill. Tensions have also escalated due to concerns over the possible ill health of leader Kim Jong-il. Recent WikiLeaks cables suggest KJI has a long history of recreational drug use that has resulted in frequent bouts of epilepsy and contributed to his poor health overall. And should something happen to the monarch? Also found via recent leaked cables, top experts suggest that none of KJI's 3 sons are likely to be tapped to succeed him. His second son, for example, Kim Jong-chol, is reportedly more interested in video games than running the country. This comes as no surprise in light of North Korean government itself suggesting a whopping 2 out of 100 North Koreans are addicted to video games. According to the New York Times, over an official lunch in late February, a top South Korean diplomat confidently told the American ambassador Kathleen Stevens that the fall would come 2 to 3 years after the death of Kim Jong-il, and that a new, younger generation of Chinese leaders would be comfortable with a reunited Korea controlled by Seoul and anchored to the United States in a benign alliance. The United Nations recently reported that half of all North Korean children are malnourished, many actually starving. China calls North Korea the problem child. South Korea is expediting more training efforts in a line of defense. The US claims it will stand up for South Korea if attacked again. And despite its willingness to chill, North Korea says it's ready for all-out war. Stay tuned, that's your update on North Korea. I'm Molly and this is Rocketboom.